All right, guys, let's do a quick garden tour. It is May 3rd. See here, the garlic's going well. Good growth on the garlic. Here we got some carrots. This is a candy carrot. It's growing really well. This is the next succession planting of carrots. And we got some lettuce over here. Got the camera there because I've been having skunks and raccoons visit this bed. Over here we have a russet potato that is just popping up. This is a volunteer sunflower. I don't know if I'll keep that there. Here is the peach tree. Unfortunately, it looks like we got a leaf curl disease going on. You can see right there how the leaves are curling. You want to spray that with the copper fungicide when it's dormant, either in late fall or early spring. I did not do it. I missed my opportunity. So there's really not much I can do about it now. I will just have to spray that when the time comes. It will still produce. You can see there's a peach right there. We got peaches growing, but obviously the disease is not a good thing to have. Just started getting the tomatoes in here. I'm going to put some cattle panel running up here, 8 feet tall, so they can grow up it. We got the Sakura cherry tomato, Mountain Magic cherry tomato, Brad's Atomic grape tomato, Pink a Bumblebee cherry tomato, another Sakura, and then right here, this is a Granadero plum tomato. We'll start filling in the ground here as the weeks come. This is a patio eggplant, so that's a little small mini eggplants. And this is a gaudy eggplant, so that's a bigger black normal, what you normally see eggplants. Over here we have some cauliflower and broccoli, snowball, and I think it's Magic Star broccoli in there. Just a little bit of broccoli and cauliflower. I'll do more in the fall, but it's growing pretty well. Right here we have the champion radish, and also I think called big crimson radish. You can see they're growing pretty good. I am seeing that they're going to start to bolt here soon because the temperatures are just getting too hot, so I have to harvest all them. This is the green arrow shelling pea right here. Another volunteer sunflower. And this is the mammoth sugar snow melting pea right here. Growing pretty good. They should start flowering here in not too long. And then right here is another row of the candy carrot. This is the Meeker raspberry. You can see a lot of new growth going right here. And the second year canes are starting to wake up, and that is where the berries are going to come from, is all these canes that you see here that haven't all woken up yet. This is just all new growth. So they'll be first year canes, and then the following year they will produce raspberries. And then these second year canes right here will be dead, and I'll cut them out. This looks like it's a volunteer spinach plant that I will get rid of. It's just been left over. Over here is the onion bed. This is the Calabra onion. They are all growing really well. Getting some good green growth on the tops. This is the white icicle radish. So you can see how they're kind of shooting up a little bit. They're getting ready to bolt because the temperatures are getting too warm. This is a touchstone golden beet right here. This is another candy carrot. Back here is the Detroit red beet. Some more lettuce and spinach there. This is a dwarf curled kale. And these are my determinate tomatoes. So these tomatoes will only grow to 3 to 4 feet, and they will produce all their fruit within the same time period. So they won't continue to fruit. They set their fruit and they ripen it, and then the plant will be dead. So we got Celebrity Plus and we got Mountain Fresh tomatoes, and they are all red slicing tomatoes. So I just added some determinate tomatoes just to have more tomatoes to harvest, you know, in between the indeterminate. Of course, I got all these marigolds here. They're dwarf marigolds, French dwarf marigolds that just helps keep the pest away. Take a look in here. This is the lettuce bed, and you can see it's going crazy. I started harvesting whole heads of lettuce, you know, just so I can eat them, and we start getting this bed emptied out eventually to put some bush beans in here. You can see it is growing pretty good. Over here is where we're starting our strawberry bed. You can see some strawberry plants in there. This is a Keys Orange Marigold. We got some Sweet Alyssum over there. Some Obsession Blue flower right here. And then these are Snapdragons right here. Dwarf Snapdragons. There's Brindley. That's another Keys Orange back there. Right here we have Blue Borage. Look forward to seeing the flowers there. They're edible as well. Blue flowers. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like we have a little worm caterpillar, so that's not good. Have to take care of that. Right here, this is the Vermillionaire, and that attracts hummingbirds and butterflies. Watch out, guys. Over here, we have a Dreamtime Jumbo Rose flower, some more Sweet Alyssum. This is a Stargazer Lily. It's a perennial. This is the bell pepper bed. You got King of the North bell peppers, Olympus bell peppers. Right here is Lunchbox pepper. That's like a little snacking pepper. This is Jimmy Nardella, so that's a sweet Italian pepper. We got dahlias here. Dahlias over there. I'm going to put some nasturtiums in the middle there. More snapdragons here. This is the other tomato bed over there with the cherry tomatoes. These are the bigger tomatoes. So you got big boy, two big beefs. These just got planted today. Another big boy, another grenadera right there. And this is a mushroom basket. That's going to be a cool tomato. Look forward to showing you that one. These are all, again, marigolds, Bonanza, French Dwarf, and Safari Scarlet marigolds are in there. These are more volunteer sunflowers. Here is some sunflowers I planted from seed. This is the chocolate cherry, a really cool looking sunflower. More flowers here. Blockbuster apricot and another white alyssum. These are pansies, which are, remember correctly, let's see, actually, I don't remember where the tag is. I'm not sure. Cat's Marina Plus, I think maybe it is. This is head lettuce, butter oak head lettuce. Coming over here to the grow bags. This is a white superior potato. This is a fall gold raspberry. So you can see there, cool color of raspberries. I plan to keep this in here for maybe 2-3 years and I have to transplant it to the ground or a bigger pot. These are potatoes that were planted maybe last week. That's a dark red New Orleans. Sorora potato. Yukon Gem potato. German Butterball. Blue Adirondack. So that's a blue purple potato. It's going to be pretty cool. Got lemon balm in here and Carusla parsley. just starting to pop up. Right here is a dark New Orleans red potato again, or red Pontiac. I'm sorry, that's a red Pontiac, and this is the dark New Orleans potato. So these are planted earlier. You can see they're much bigger, growing well. Really good green color. So I'm happy with how those potatoes look. Get an angle here. This is all the spinach. It's lizard spinach, and that is purple fusion lettuce right there. But you can see I got lots to harvest and to eat. So that's what we got going on here. May 3rd. Everything's starting to grow well with the temperatures. This rain's going to really help. And we are filling the garden up. Obviously, I got some weed whacking to do. I got some cleanup to do, but it's not a big deal. You know, you want to get the plants in the ground so that they can start growing, and you can deal with any weeds laying around and weed eating all around. I mean, that is not most important. Get the plants in the ground. I do like to try and weed around the plant, so I got weed in here, but yeah, they'll be all right, you know, if you get to it. So hopefully you guys got the gardens going. You're looking forward to some fresh homegrown produce.